yeah, so question 23 is kind of like a recursion question. So in this question, we're given like a sequence AK. So this notation that they use, like curly braces, AK, that's just like a short way to a short notation to denote a sequence of integers, basically. Just a fancy way to write it. And we're given that A1 equals 1. And we're given this kind of this like condition here. A of m plus n is equal to A of m plus A of n plus mn. Right? And then we want to find A12. So this expression, this like equation kind of thing, is what we call like a recursion. So basically what a recursion is basically like if you have some like sequence of numbers, a recursion is where you take one number in a sequence and you relate it to previous terms. That's what we call like a recursion. Yeah. So basically we want to find what A12 is, right? That's what the question is asking. So to find that, the idea is we want to break A12 into like smaller numbers, right? We can write 12 as like 6 plus 6. So using this relation here, in this case, I have m equals 6, n equals 6. So I can say this equals A6 plus 6 times 6, which is 36. So we get that A12 is equal to 2A6 plus 36. So now all we have to do is find what A6 is. So A6, I can write as A3 plus 3. So using the recursion formula, like this red circled thing, this equals like A3 plus A3 plus 3 times 3, which is 9. So this equals 2A3 plus 9. So to find A6, all we need to know is what A3 is. So now all we have to do is find A3. So to find A3, I can write A3 as like A of 2 plus 1, right? And then using the recursion, I can say this is A2 plus A1 plus 2 times 1, which is 2. So to find A3, I just need to find what A2 and A1 are. And A1, they told us in the question, A1 was equal to 1. So all we need to do essentially is find what A2 is equal to. So to find A2, you write this as A of 1 plus 1, which equals A1 plus 1 times 1. So this equals 2A1 plus 1. And we know A1 is equal to 1, so A2 is going to equal like 3. So now that A2 equals 3, we can find A3. A3 is A2, which is 3, plus A1, which is 1, plus 2. So we get that A3 is equal to 6. And now that we know A3 is equal to 6, we can replace this with 6. So 2 times 6 plus 9, we get 15. And then like, or no, not 15. Like 2 times 6 is 12 plus 9 is 21. And then we can, now that we know A6 is 21, we can replace this with 21. So 2 times 21, which is 42 plus 36, is going to be 78. So we get like A12 is equal to 78, which is choice D. So I think this question was, it was actually not that bad, right? Like the main idea was just you just plug in random numbers, or not random. Like in this case, like notice that like in this case, we said A12 equals A6 plus 6. Just know that like you don't have to choose 6 plus 6. Like if you did A12 equals like a 9 plus 3 or something. You don't have to choose. You can choose any numbers that sum to 12. It turns out like you will always get the same answer. But the reason we chose 6 plus 6 is because in this case, if we chose like something like 9 plus 3, then we would have to find both A9 and A3, which requires more work. In this case, if we chose 6 and 6, then all we have to do is find A of 6. We only have to find one number. So like, yeah, but like the general idea for this question was just, you just plug in random numbers until you reduce the problem down to something you know how to do.